Hey everyone, it's Tyler here from Incognito Affiliate. Thanks so much for checking out this video, and I'm going to be telling you all about the KiBO code, and we're going to dive right in. And this is very important, guys. Please understand that no review out there, no affiliates, no one promoting the KiBO code with a review on the internet or on YouTube have actually been through it. The KiBO code is a training that's being done live over the course of a couple of months after it launches. So any online marketers, anybody that's claiming to be a member and have already gone through it are simply not being honest with you. So now I'm going to tell you all about what the KiBO code is. It is the latest release from Clayton and Aidan Booth. They have been around for well over a decade, and they have been responsible for 1, 2, 3, sometimes even more big launches every single year. And there are very much experts in the field of online marketing. They have a really clear understanding of the big picture of the way that things work. And across multiple niches and markets, they've created products, softwares, trainings, courses, business models, and entire systems that have brought incredible results for them, the groups that they test with, and the people that ultimately buy and use the products and really do them. People have created entire businesses and careers and been able to shift from a job into their own self-employment because of the incredible products that Steve and Aidan have released over the past decade plus. Steve and Aidan have been testing the system for themselves over the past almost 2 years, and they have made millions of dollars from in-house testing alone. And they've tested with a small group of people who have also been able to duplicate the process and get those kinds of results for themselves. So it's a tested, tried, and proven system, and now they are launching it in January of 2020. So let's talk about what the KiBO code is. It is actually based on a very unique physical store in Japan that is doing billions of dollars a year in profit. And they use a completely different model of selling products in their store. They're not like a grocery store where the aisles are organized and they sell X, Y, and Z and A, B, C, D, E, and F on each aisle. Instead, they simply look at what products are popular, they buy them, they put them in their store. Based on the way that they sell, they put the products that are selling better in the most prominent places that the traffic that comes in, the customers that come in, the most visible prominent places are where the most popular products are. And then they simply look at the numbers, they look at the data, they look at what's selling, and they continue to stock that and give that placement. And the things that aren't selling, they simply roll them off. So it's completely different because they're not a store that's just trying to sell A, B, and C. They're simply a store that's selling what's popular and putting it right there in their customers' faces. And that is exactly what the KiBO code is going to teach you to do with an online store. It's going to be just like their model where they fill their store up with products, they see what sells, they put the best-selling products in more visible places, measure what's happening constantly, and let things roll off. And they've built an entire system around this. And so here's the good news. I'm going to tell you step by step what the system teaches you, but here's the good news for you getting started as well. This is going to be an incredibly accessible and easy system to dive into because you don't need a budget for inventory or warehousing. In fact, you will never handle the products personally at all. All you will do is sit at a laptop and build a site, which they actually already have a template built for you. And I'm skipping a little bit ahead, but you will have a site built in 60 seconds with importing their template and then all the products as well. But let's talk about this for a minute. No inventory whatsoever, no budget for products, no budget for storing products, shipping products, managing products, or anything at all. In addition to that, there's no use of Amazon, and that is because Amazon is a very, very tricky platform. Whether you're selling on Amazon or you're an Amazon affiliate like I am, the terms and conditions are always changing. There's a lot to navigate just on Amazon alone, and that's been a hang-up in some of the past courses where people have had success, but they just haven't really enjoyed working with Amazon. So Amazon is out completely, as well as inventory, and you don't need a budget for Facebook ads of any kind either. You won't be running any Facebook ads that can be really, really expensive. The KiBO Code is going to teach you ways to get traffic that are overlooked, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. So when you get the KiBO Code, you can dive right in to selecting and selling products and putting the system to work, which is absolutely incredible, and it's a phenomenal way for you to get started in something and turn a profit without having to have a big budget up front, and that's huge. So no inventory, no Amazon, and no expensive Facebook ads. Really, really cool. Now I'm going to talk about each step of the system, which they both teach you and give you tools as well. The first step is to buy a high-quality generic domain name, and Steve and Aidan have a tool to find good ones, which you get access to in the KiBO Code. The second step is you'll set up a simple store with a preloaded, high-converting theme, and that's what I said earlier, that only takes about 60 seconds. You just get your site and you set up an already pre-built site theme. Everything is in place for you to get started. The third step is you'll learn how to pinpoint profitable products, and they have created a software for this. So from a selection of about 3 million items, the niche market is not the focus, just like the store in Japan that is doing billions of dollars a year in profit. They don't care if you're buying a can of beans or a fidget spinner. It does not matter. It only matters about the profitability of the product that you're interested in, and then if it sells. And if it sells, you keep it, and if it doesn't, you drop it and plug in another one. The fourth step is you'll load up your website with these product listings, and you don't have to create images or text. That's already done for you as well. So all of that, when you get the KiBO Code, you're getting a system where every step is already in place. The softwares, the templates, the themes, everything that you need, the product listings, the images, the text are all created for you so that you just plug them in. The next step is that you will send instant traffic to the product listing, and you'll do this using cheap, underrated, and untapped traffic methods. When sales are made on your site, other USA-based suppliers drop ship the products to the customers directly. You never have to touch any inventory or buy anything up front, and the products get delivered fast. This is a massive step that eliminates so much of the sticking points of drop shipping in e-commerce sites and stores like this. Then you'll learn how to optimize the site. You keep the profitable products, you eliminate the ones that aren't profitable. You just keep scaling up, repeating and replicating the process over and over and over to identify additional winning products, and also increasing your profits. So the good thing is once you learn the system, you keep doing the system, and that increases. You don't have to learn more and do more new things to grow. You keep doing what you already know and continue to grow. And of course, there are additional elements as well, which are all things that Steve and Aidan have already solved and give you a clear-cut solution for. So this system is very, very solid in every step of the way. Steve and Aidan have spent the hundreds of hours and the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars solving the hurdles to give you a clear-cut system. So as a customer of the KiBO Code, you receive the training, the software, the proven storefront template, the product pages, the product database. You get the identification tools, a control center, coaching, support, and a community, and a whole lot more to make this as easy as possible. Once the cart closes, then the KiBO Code begins, and the doors are closed forever to newcomers and new people coming in. And that is because they'll go through the training, and there will be very, very massive feedback from everyone that's getting started. There will be a ton of support and coaching from Steve and Aidan. There will be ongoing support forums and communities, and this continues on so that the testimonials flood in of success stories as it has with all of their previous launches. Let me tell you why you should consider the KiBO Code. There are two ways to get started online. The first is to spend hundreds of hours reading and learning and trying all kinds of things, but you've got to figure it out for yourself. And so often that ends up costing hundreds and even thousands or tens of thousands of dollars trying multiple things before you find something that works. The hardest thing to do is to come up with a system that works for yourself. The best thing that you can do is spend a fraction of the time and a fraction of the money finding a system like this, a proven system from people with a very, very strong reputation who can give you the step-by-step, not only the process, but tools they've developed to do the process as well. You can spend 2020 in one of two ways. The first is you can spending hundreds and thousands of hours of your year trying to find something that works and spending hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure it out as well. Or you can plug into this system in January and just learn one thing. Don't get shiny object syndrome. Don't get distracted. Be consistent with one proven system and do it over and over and over and over until you are profitable, until you increase your profits, until you match the money that you make at your job, until you replace your job, until you're making more money than you've ever made in your entire life. You do not have to go through the pain of figuring out how to do that for yourself. Plug into a system like this and do it until you are successful. Don't quit and don't get distracted. I've seen too many people trying to do too many things, and the KiBO Code is the best way this year that you can do one thing and be successful. And I'm also going to offer a bonus to you as well, just to make your purchase that much more valuable and to add value, because I truly do want you to be successful. I have no interest in doing what I'm doing if it doesn't help people succeed. So a lot of people just have this bonus stack that they add to everything that's not really tailor fit and custom fit to the product. They'll offer you all these email swipes and things that you don't need because you're not even going to be using that with the KiBO Code or anything that you buy. They just offer softwares that do things that you don't need and will never need. I'm going to offer you something that is very valuable, and that is myself. And I'm going to do that in two ways. Number one, for the first 25 people that purchase the KiBO Code, I'm going to give you 2-hour calls with me so that I can help you get started. Some of you and many of you may be absolute newcomers and you're really looking for a way to make money online. And even with a solid course, sometimes you just need to be able to talk about things. So what I'm going to do is I will schedule 2-hour calls with you, but I understand that the KiBO Code training is going to be dripping out over several weeks after it launches, so you don't even have to claim that when you first get started. You can go through the training first, and after the first 30 to 60 days, then at any point during that or after that, you can schedule those calls with me, and I can walk you through what you're learning, the questions that you have, and help you get started. And secondly, in addition to just those calls, I know that a lot of times very small questions arise, and even though there's going to be a ton of support with the KiBO Code, you can also ask me questions with an open line over Facebook Messenger. I'll put my Facebook link in the YouTube video description and on my website, incognitoaffiliate.com, if you're reading the review there and watching this video at the top. It's all going to be, the bonuses are all going to be in there at the bottom with my Facebook link. And once I can confirm that you used the link in the YouTube description or the link on the blog page, the blog post to purchase the KiBO code, reach out to me. I'll add you as a friend, and I will let you redeem your 2 calls. And during the first 60 to 90 days of the KiBO code, just message me little questions and I'll message you back to help you get started, because that's truly my goal. I love Steve and Aidan. Their products are amazing. I've seen incredible results with people that I know trying them. I love promoting their products because I believe in them and I love helping people. So for the first 25 people that purchase, you get my time and an open line of communication with me. So I'm not going to waste your time with bonuses that don't matter. That's what you're going to get when you purchase the KiBO code with any link of mine on the page or the description. So that's the KiBO code, the latest from Steve and Aidan. Thanks so much for checking out this video, guys. And believe me, 2020 can go one of 2 ways. It can be a painful year of trying to figure things out, or it can be a profitable year of plugging in to an existing system and saving hundreds or thousands of hours of your time, as well as just thousands and thousands of dollars in testing and trying. Plug into a system like the KiBO code and have a successful 2020. Thanks so much for checking out this video, guys. This has been Tyler with Incognito Affiliate. Everything is in the description below on YouTube or on the blog page that you need. Thanks so much.